Welcome to Tami's Max. Today's miscellaneous. I have just interrupted the miscellaneous with an integration. I was doing plenty of algebra and algebra, the grammar of mathematics. It is supposed to be the grammar of mathematics. And you're good in algebra, you can handle everything. For a change, I interrupted with an integration. And it's a multiple choice question with single correct. The value of integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x by 1 plus e power x dx. X square cos x by 1 plus e power x dx. Some choice is given, we have to find out what it is. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x by 1 plus e power x dx. Let me call this as I. This problem is something we can handle very easily by parts, provided this 1 plus e power x had not been there. So I have to do something to eliminate that 1 plus e power x. So I is also equal to integral a to b fx dx is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. Many problems in definite integration is done using the properties of definite integration. So a plus b minus x. This is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. A minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x. That is just minus x. So a plus b minus x is just minus x. So minus x whole square cos of minus x by 1 plus e power minus x dx. Okay. So in our next step, this I will be. Now next step, this e power minus x, you write as 1 by e power x. Take LCM here, this will become e power x and that e power x will go up. Okay? So this will be e power x plus 1, that e power x will go up. Add them both. Same limits, no? So you can add them both. So I is equal to add them both. I plus I, 2i. 2i is equal to integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x by 1 plus e power x and plus I with that, so I merge them together, plus e power x into x square cos x by 1 plus e power x dx. So this will be 2i is equal to same LCM. So minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. X square cos x you take outside. 1 plus e power x by 1 plus e power x dx. Hooray! Something wonderful happens. Some very simple things are the most wonderful things on this earth. It gets cancelled. So 2i is equal to integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x dx. There are many questions like this asked in exam papers and it becomes very easy after a practice. So now we have 2i is equal to. All I insist in every video I take And every time I'm in talking to the viewers or the students or whoever it may be, I always say practice, practice, practice. You have to practice. Many people who are very good scholars in mathematics, who had been great teachers, who had been very good scholars, if they are not in touch with mathematics for 2 months, then they forget. It is not their fault. The nature of the subject is like that. You can ask anybody. We are not in touch with the subject. Even a well-versed person, he will lose touch with the subject because that's the nature. So what about you, student, who are going to write the exam? Always, 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 always practice like a continuous river flowing. You're going to be a continuous curve. Always practicing and making yourself very strong, very easy. So now I have got 2i. So 2i is equal to, there's no other answer except hard work pays you. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. X squared cos x dx. This 1 plus e power x is gone. Our troublemaker is not there. So once a troublemaker is not there, aren't we very happy? We are away from the troublemaker. I'm sorry. So I can do something and I can make it a very pleasing one. I can have a very good solution. Now, this is to be done by parts. Now, parts. Many people teach in their own style. Now, let me tell you how to do it. I have my own ways to do it. Now, look here. What is differential of uv? U into dv plus v into dv. Integrate throughout. Integral of duv is uv. So integral u dv is equal to uv minus integral v du. So the pattern is, they have different ways to teach you this, but I always prefer this, and in my experience students say yes, we are able to get it very well, but it's your wish. U dv, a function and another derivative of another function, will be first function, second function, minus second function, a differential of the first function. This is how you do it. This is how we do it. Of course, I told you different people have different ways to do it. For example, you have integral log x dx. You have integral log x dx. First function is log x. Second function is x. So this is u, this is v, u, v. V, derivative of u. So this will be x log x minus integral dx. This and this will get cancelled, which will be x plus c. So this is how we do it. But there is one small trick in this. Let me just share with you. What is the great trick I have here? Nothing, not a big thing. Now if I have integral x, if I have like this, I told you many people have their own way to teach the children. Now I can write x as d of x square by 2. Derivative of x square by 2 is x. I can write t power x as d of e power x. Now let me follow this. So this x I write as. So this is u, this is v in this case. D of e power x will be e power x and e power x. But what do you find? This has increased. This has increased. The power is x, but the power is 2 here. That means it has increased. The index of x has increased. What is the main thing integration by parts? It's to reduce, 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 reduce. Make it as a tail. And it ends there with the answer. That is the purpose of parts. So this is not correct. Then which is correct? This is not correct. This is not correct. Then which is correct? Dear students, I can write it like this. This first function. So it's over. So you have to be extremely careful with this and practice common sense, logical reasoning, or will tell you how to do it. So this is the way that I prefer teaching integration by parts. Each one has their own style to teach. This is my style of doing. Now how do I write it? 2i is equal to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Hooray! Can I write x square as d of x cube by 3? No. You should not do that. Then how will I write it? What is cos x? Differential of sin x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. So this will be now. So 2i is equal to first function, second function. Minus integral sin x, differential of x square is 2x, and this is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. I hope you understand. Make mistakes, just make plenty of mistakes. That is the way to learn. But make mistakes while you are learning, not in the exam. When you go for exam, you have to be perfect. So when you're doing a mistake while you're working, doesn't matter. You will learn a lot. But before we go for exam, we have to be very perfect. Now let's see how we will go about this. So now substitute a limit here. Pi by 2. So pi square by 4. Sin pi by 2, 1. Minus pi square by 2. Why did I put plus? Because sine of minus pi by 2 will be minus 1. So, I hope I am clear to everybody. Then, so this will be the first one, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Take 2 outside, x. What is differential of cos x? Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So, this will put plus here. Differential of cos x will be minus sin x. So put here. So what is this? 2 into pi square by 4 plus 2. First function into second function minus second function into derivative of first function. This 2 is there. So this will be now. So this will be now 2i is equal to 2 into pi square by 4. Now here I have to substitute the limits. But cos pi by 2 is 0. So this will become 0. Then there is a minus here. Integral of cos x will be sin x. this 2 here. So now this will be very lengthy and there are many things to learn in this. Sometimes one problem will teach you what you learn in 10 problems. Sometimes it happens. Of course, this problem I don't put it in that category. So now we have 2i minus 2. Substitute the upper limit 1 minus of this lower limit. Sine of minus pi by 2 is minus 1. So this will become 1 plus 1. Divide by 2 now. So I is equal to over pi square by 4 minus 2. Do we have an option there? Do we have an option there? Pi square by 4 minus 2. This is the answer for this question. Okay. So we have this question. It is over now. We got the answer. What is used is integral a to b fx dx is integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx and parts. This is how I do parts. So it will be one function, differential of another function. But how you choose that depends on the problem. So enjoy the question, practice the question, celebrate mathematics. Please work it while you're seeing the video. We will meet in the next video with more interesting question. Till then, best wishes.